Do you know the emergency phone number for San Francisco General?
Yes, I do.
Well, why don't you call them right now and have them send down an ambulance? Tell them there's two sorry-looking assholes here with multiple contusions and various abrasions and broken bones.
You are the master of my plan.
You're all fucked up, dude.
What? What? No.
You're all fucked up.
I'm a little bit under the weather, Leah.
A little bit?
That?
A little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
A little bit.
Well, so far you're here on time. And I'm here on time.
Yeah.
Producer Dylan was here. He left.
Yeah.
And so now he is late. Matt told me he was going to be late. So Matt is good, but bad. Bad for being late, but good for telling me. Yeah. So it's just the two of us, because Marco will be here when Marco gets here. How are you doing, dude?
Sick.
I know. What is going on? So for the listeners, well, for those of you watching live, you'll understand. Like, you can look, dude. You look like you are hot, like Cheech and Chong's first movie.
Yeah, I'm not. That's the fucking problem, and that's what sucks. I don't know. I got some fucking infection. Went to I had this weird, long-standing cough, sickness for like the last month. Been going through some stuff, and I guess I got a little bit of a head cold and cough, or whatever. Never really went away. I went to a wedding. Everyone else was coughing. I was like, cool. I don't feel like I'm going to get everyone sick.
Right.
I ended up getting sick from everyone else coughing. And me and my wife both have the same symptoms, except she's not dizzy as fuck. Woke up one morning just insanely dizzy.
Then that was so we were supposed to record an episode of War Stories this week.
Yeah, I couldn't do it.
And like literally I was like, it was on the schedule. Everybody was dialed in, and like lunchtime.
Yeah.
Like lunchtime coming in clutch, Chuck texts and says, yo, dog, I have to be at the doctor's for real. And I was like, you have an appointment? He's just like, no, dude, I'm sick. Like, I need to go.
Yeah.
And so you're still you couldn't do Locker Room Live last night.
No.
But you can do it tonight. So right now it's just two of us until Matt and Marco get here.
Doing it right now.
Jody says, what's up, boys? Me and the cancerous lump on my thumb say hiya. Jody. No, don't know. What? That's the don't listen to Drunk Chuck. Don't listen to what's up, Chuck. Don't listen to Sick Chuck. You sick fuck Chuck. Don't cut your thumb off. Jody, what's up, man? You having the thumbectomy or just the lumpectomy? You got to tell us. You can't leave us hanging when you throw in the chat that you have a cancerous lump on your thumb.
Is it big
I just said he can't leave us hanging. Cut it off. The thumb or the cancerous lump?
Both. It's small.
The thumb is not small.
Well, the thumb, okay, it's opposable. You can do a lot of things like
this is bars. Why I tell you guys, don't listen to.
Looks like I have AIDS. That's so fucking, dude. Wow, you're horrible.
Who's horrible?
This fucking guy, Lazy Yeti.
Says, feel better, Chuck. Hug.
Thanks.
Chuck looks like he has AIDS. Lazy Yeti, all I want to know is, doesn't Chuck always look like he has AIDS?
I guess that's because
all right, I know I'm supposed to be nice.
You look gay, dude, because your mustache.
Mustache? Wait, what did you say? You're gay because of your mustache?
He's probably saying you look gay because you have a mustache and you're in a tank top with tattoos. Oh.
This is an entirely different internal monologue for you. Let's explore this. So you view yourself as gay because you
that's probably what he's saying. That's what I can see myself right now.
Wait, that's what I'm saying. It's like he didn't say any of that.
I am
generating this out of
I do
nowhere.
not feel good right now.
We have to deal with these. We have to deal with
sweating up a storm in here.
Oh, that's because you're on the hot seat for calling.
No, it's because I'm sick. Twisted my words.
I'm gonna go. Yeah,
trying to put stuff in my mouth that shouldn't belong there.
Hey, again, nobody's trying to put. You're the only one trying to put anything in your mouth right now. Oh my god. Okay, so we want to talk about some of the things on our Instagram. So Chuck, we had a little bit of. Can you explain who the hell these people are?
No.
So there's a body cam account, right? It's a fake account. Have you been paying any attention to our chat?
No,
not at all.
Oh.
This is going to be a long live episode if it's me and medicated Chuck.
Dude, I just on antibiotics.
Yeah,
I swear. I swear. And I looked at them. I was like, "Hey,
I'm looking. Hold on.
I feel this way. What's wrong?" And she's like, "Just your ear infection. That's it." I'm like, "God, bullshit." I call bullshit, dude.
So Matt sent in the chat. There was a thing that said, he says, "Hey, do you all know the YouTube page Body Cam Declassified is fake?"
Really?
Now, did you know about Body Cam Declassified?
No.
So that was the first I had heard of it.
It's like a fake Instagram account that does like fake foot pursuits and shit. So
I looked it up.
It's a lot of work.
There is a bodycam declassified.com. And it says Bodycam Declassified is the sole creator and owner of all content published by the YouTube channel. Ownership exists. This is like some of the other like thieves, right? Content licensing, content theft warning, right? So apparently this particular account or group, they are fake. They're satire. They're complete bullshit.
Oh, wow.
And so some of their stuff had ended up on our social media feed. And I think producer Dylan, who is not here, can speak to that at some point, but he's not here.
Interesting. Well, are they like foot pursuits or fake shootings, or like is it production level shit?
Well, so that's the thing. I didn't see it. That's why I'm trying to look up. So have you pulled it? You and I both.
Fooled?
What's that?
Dylan's, he's in the chat.
Yeah.
He goes, I was fooled. I haven't even seen any of it.
Yeah, but I haven't seen it. That's what I'm trying to find out. So
he's watching on YouTube.
Police body cam declassified.
Huh.
So it says that's their website. So fake body cam footage, Reddit, did a cop, blah, 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 blah. So we are being told that body cam declassified is fake. So let's see. So here are some of the videos. Let's just look at cop versus mean landlord. Shocking ending. And I don't want to drive traffic to these people, but this is because of the algorithm. This is an interesting conversation because our producer thought that he was looking at interesting videos for debrief and sharing them for us to potentially talk about. And let's see if Chuck in his inebriated state can.
I'm not inebriated. I just fucking look like it.
Yeah.
I probably couldn't pass an SFST right now. I'd tell you that right now.
Okay, let's see here. Can you see that? All right.
$10.62.
Oh.
let's settle down, everybody, please.
We don't need you. We can resolve. Officer, tell him.
What's the problem?
She hasn't paid her rent, so I'm holding on to these until she pays her rent. She knows she has to pay on the first of the month. She's
get the fuck, Dylan! You didn't know?
But you don't even have a job right now, so how do I know I'm going to get?
I'm about to.
All right, sir. Here, I'll be with you in a second.
Thank you, officer.
He knows I'm about to start a job, officer. He can't hold my baby's diapers like that.
I've seen these
video is supposedly AI generated.
Is it really?
That's what we're being reported. So
I see these things like all the time.
So Matt was
people are fake MAGA bullshit.
What? Go ahead.
Like
I don't know.
So they'd be like, you'd be like on a plane or something like that, and it was satire where they would have a camera and a couple different angles, and it'd be like, angry woman comes up to a MAGA Republican on a plane and yells at him for wearing a hat, and it's literally this guy wearing a red hat that says "Make America Great Again," and some lady of any different race just yelling at him, and like it's set up like that, complete corny. You can tell it's a canned film. Like
Marco, I was trying to find a reliable source. I was trying to find any source, either back up or discredit this site. And I literally cannot find. I can find their site.
What site is it?
I can it's oh fuck, Marco's microphone's all boobar.
It was the OnlyFans site.
Was it
OnlyFans?
Oh, there it is. That's better.
I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, good. So
it's a fake body camera site.
And producer Dylan, we're not talking about who posted anything. We're just talking about the videos.
Is it highbodycount.com?
These videos we cannot. So some of them got posted to our social media, shared,
right?
And then we received other information, some of it through Matt, other sources, that these are either AI generated or fake, right? And this is what I was saying is we cannot figure out, I can't find anything, excuse me. I can't find anything that weights the argument one way or the other. So Marco, when you came in, we were watching a different video. I'm going to put another one on here. And one of the things that honest to God, lends itself to me feeling like this is fake.
You're talking about the writing a ticket video?
So here. This is the one.
The park ticket one. No, yeah.
You gotta be kidding.
Question at this point: who's wearing the body cam? Cop, right?
As we see it right now, yes, cop. I would say, yeah.
This cop better be.
That is the most
right-handed.
For one, you parked illegally, and
that is the most generic cup of coffee I've ever.
I'm a police officer. I'm here on official police business.
What does that
mean?
mean?
The most generic police car.
Because I'm on police business. I can park wherever I want.
No,
I think,
you're parked illegally.
I think
you don't have your lights
fake.
on. How
I think
are
this
you
but like not AI. I think this is like stage fake. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Okay, you think it's actors fake, not AI?
Yeah. I think it's actors fake, not AI fake. But go ahead. I'm like watching. I'm like looking for subtle things. Like
this has been around for a while.
That's
what I'm looking at. Like look at it. Hands.
Your lights aren't on.
In the mouth.
They don't always need to be on.
Eyes are important.
When did that happen?
Why would my lights need to be on?
Because you said you were at a call. You were on a call.
I'm going to tell you right now. There is no fucking meter maid in the world. There isn't one. Chuck, come on.
This is stupid.
Right? So how can this possibly be real? So what generates this kind of video?
I don't know.
Clickbait.
I don't know how people. Yeah, I don't know how. But I don't know how people like that. question runs through my head constantly. Who fucking watches this and actually thinks it's real? And
well, it was getting shared on our fucking site because of all that shit.
Well, you know, and I guess I've seen some copper friends of mine and firefighter friends, and they'll post something, and I'm like, that's fake as fuck, right? Like, that's really fake. It's just clickbait, just to get driving traffic to the site, probably owned by some Russian company, YouTube.
Yeah. Okay, so we need to probably jump into some topics since Matt's not here yet.
It could be that the story is AI generated. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can go to Chat GPT and ask it to come up with, based on current clicks as far as police videos and
do that right now.
As far as police videos and as far as auditing videos and what's popular, you know what I'm saying? Right now, ask it to give you a script and just go off that. I mean, it's just possible that you could say this to me it looks like actors. You know what I'm saying? It looks like two actors, fucking portraying it
instead of AI.
I don't think it's AI. I don't think it's AI generated all the way.
Those are Craigslist ads, dude.
Those are some fucking up and comers.
Okay, so I'm not sure how many videos you guys watched in the chat. I'm going to bring up some as you guys remember what you sent in the chat. Let me know. But here is one that I sent. I don't know if you guys saw this. This one did not go as I bring this up. We want to get into a different topic tonight, but I don't want to. I really, there are certain topics where if the four of us are not present, why talk about it? Because we're going to just talk about it again. So I wanted to share this one with you guys. I thought I knew where this was going. And then I realized that.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, yeah, I saw this one. This is great.
Okay.
This is great.
This is at what looks like a Home Depot or a Costco or some other big box store. I can't tell. The carts looks like Home Depot either. Right. What?
You can't tell where it is either.
You can't tell where it is.
Yeah, I think this is down south. I think this is maybe my people. Go ahead.
So the account looks very Middle Eastern, but I don't know. It could be Dubai, could be Venezuela, could be who fucking knows?
It's not Venezuela. You want to know why it's not Venezuela? Because there's shit on the shelves.
No, that's true too.
True.
Yeah, there's Dubai. So yeah.
Okay, so you have this man right here in the middle, this guy with the white shirt and what looked like extremely detailed acid wash jeans. And this woman behind him in line is bumping her cart into him.
Yep. All
right, so let's just show it. And so he's looking forward, and then she just imperceptibly bumps it. He walks towards her, walks around.
There's a longer version. There's a longer version of this where he gets bumped a couple times.
He picks up the cart, walks towards her, and then boom, he literally throws it at her.
You want to know, it confirmed as far as he's like, oh, I haven't found a longer video. I haven't found anything else. Look, you want to know confirmed why there's proof that there was an ongoing thing. Watch it. Keep watching it. It's not him walking off. Look. So she's like, blah, blah, whatever, bumps his ass. You know what I'm saying? He walks away. Look what she does before he comes back. Look, she's like, fuck this asshole. I'm going to move forward in his spot. Look at this. I don't give a fuck. Fuck this guy. I don't give a fuck. Boom. I feel like we should have that. I feel like we should have the fucking WWE clicking. Watch out! John Cena. Yeah.
So she was taken to the hospital. She was hurt but not injured, I guess, or injured but not disfigured, maimed, handicapped. She's fine.
For the rest of your life, you'll be that bitch that got carded.
Like tagged in the face by a grocery cart.
I'm pretty impressed.
I mean, for that. Hold on. Let's think about this.
Okay.
Those things are not light. Those things are not light. That fool just picked that. That was pure anger.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he could have collapsed her face in,
dude.
Pure hulking. Well, I think that was in all reality, I think that's what saved our ass is the fact that those things are so heavy that you can't really get a lot of gumption behind it. You know what I'm saying? You kind of like you could only toss it. You know, so you can't
lawn darted that bitch right in the fucking
can't
side of the head.
you can't throw that motherfucker in full force. Like it's so heavy
Right.
that you're tossing it in a general direction. But I'm sorry to say, it's just the way it hit her and she fell over is just comical. She's like boom, boom. You know, it's like
okay. So Marco, you shared a video.
I did. A couple of them today, actually. Yeah.
So I'm gonna see if I can figure out how.
I shared one like that was. I just shared one that was sent over to me by somebody, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" But I guess it's real. I guess it's a real thing.
Okay, so I'm trying to get this shit to be larger. Oh God. Okay. I don't know how this is gonna work. We're gonna shoot from the hip here.
All right.
Marco sent me this video link on Facebook, and it's not the normal links I send. But here it is.
It's red tube.
You see it?
Yeah, it's coming through. Can you see it on your end? See?
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck.
It's showing a strange meteor. It's a ball. It's called ball lightning.
Who you got? Call?
Chuck, have you never seen this? Chuck, have you seen this?
No.
So this is essentially
Ghostbusters.
The slowest moving static electric reaction, kind of like that's the simplest way I can put it, right? Ball lightning. Now I don't know, is this real? Because I've never seen video of ball lightning this up close.
Ball lightning.
By the way, ball lightning is opening Coachella next year.
That's a real thing.
By the way, I was between like going with like the whole like ball lightning being a name of a band or being a porn star name. It could have gone 50-50.
Yeah, I feel like either.
Lightning balls.
So here I have one here. Did you guys hear that commercial? By the way, I'm always curious if you can hear what I hear because I can't tell.
No.
So okay. Ball lightning is a rare, mysterious, and unexplained natural phenomenon that appears as a luminous sphere, usually during thunderstorms. It is a real thing.
So I know it is, but here's the thing. This is a news station. So this is like we just saw 8 different videos of people be like, check out this ball lightning I caught in my backyard.
Right. That I created with AI.
Yeah. Right. So this is why I bring this up, because now this is a CBS 13 Sacramento, California. And the title is Rare, and ball lightning is rare. Rare ball lightning capture on video. So now, Marco, does this look like what you saw?
Wild weather this weekend, but take a look at this video shared with us on Twitter. There's a phenomenon ultra rare known as ball lightning. Can't really say if that's an example, but scientists can't really explain the phenomenon either, other than the fact that it looks like a ball of lightning.
Are you talking about that
exploding?
thing
Looks like
right
that, and sometimes leaves behind a sulfur smell. So incredible video.
So it's a ball of electricity that travels along the ground, right? And it's really, really rare. Like it's hard to people don't capture it on video. Ball lightning is so rare that there are people that don't believe it exists. Okay, so if you think that there's a TikTok account that's going to capture enough ball lightning at slow motion video, like, come on, like you can't. Just the barest amount of research, just the barest. I'm not asking for much. Just a little bit of research, little bit of like, what the hell? Am I wrong?
No. I mean, again, it's the whole thing is Bigfoot's still out there. You know what I'm saying? It's like
Bigfoot is still out there. Hey,
trail cams. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for the clear trail cam, bro. There's no excuses anymore.
There's a big half ape, half man.
But we talked about that. The guy that took that picture, right?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. Yeah, we did.
I'm more inclined to believe that Bigfoot is so smart he doesn't want to be photographed at this point.
I mean, do you blame him though?
No, I don't blame him. I mean, I
shit.
don't want to be photographed.
Hey, like, if Bigfoot was a Kardashian, then it would be a different story. He'd be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? But like, he's not.
Bigfoot was a Kardashian is
Mhm.
also playing the side stage at Coachella.
And that's the album. That's the album named by Big Ball of Lightning. It's the
All right.
debut album.
So did you guys see this whole thing about the CDC has said that like over 400,000 COVID deaths had nothing to do with the virus?
Oh,
Like
we've been
470,000.
we've been knowing that.
Well, so that's the thing, right? I'm trying to find the article so I can share it. But
yeah, I tattooed a nurse.
Doesn't that happen under the? Well, go ahead, Mark. Sorry.
I tattooed a nurse out here, and she told me, and she worked in a respiratory ward. She's like, yeah, they're just anybody at that time that passed away was just put in that list.
Yeah.
Passed away during that time, so therefore it's all round up together. Yeah, that's been out. That
Okay, so let's see. MedRx IV preprint server for health sciences, Bureau of Medical Journal, Yale, Cold Spring Harbor Laboratory. Okay, I don't know who the fuck those are, but it sounds important. I trust it.
Some people that did a lot more studying than we did.
Right. Like if I don't understand who wrote it, it's probably real.
It's probably real. Yeah. If it doesn't say the Onion,
that looks peer reviewed.
Yeah. 12-month all-cause mortality after initial COVID-19 vaccination with Pfizer BioNTech or mRNA 1273 among adults living in Florida. All right. Well, you just skewed your study by saying they all live in Florida. Right? Like Florida man feel different.
We had an epidemic of alligators dying of COVID out here.
Yeah. So the objective was to examine the relative impact of the initial series of mRNA on all-cause COVID-19 mortality among Florida residents.
Okay.
Let's see. Florida state-level public health databases with records about COVID-19 vaccinations. Okay. Participants matched cohort of all the scientific bullshit. Okay, so I'm reading it, and if you're looking at the screen, you can read it too. This is peer-reviewed research speak. If you have taken college-level courses beyond your associates, you will understand that when you get into peer-reviewed research, the first page and a half is how much smarter you are than the person who wrote the paper.
Yeah.
In this instance, it's not how much smarter. It's here's how smart we are because these are the methods we followed. Okay. So participants matched cohort, blah, 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 blah. Intervention, initial vaccination of 2 doses. Okay. So it's a 2-dose vaccine with either BNT 16-2B2 or mRNA 1273. So that would be Moderna or Pfizer. Conclusion: Florida adults who received BNT 162B2 had significantly higher risk of 12-month all-cause cardiovascular COVID-19 and non-COVID-19 mortality compared to matched RNA 1273 recipients. These findings are suggestive that differential non-specific effects of BNT162 and RNA 1273 vaccines and potential concerned adverse effects on all cause and oh my god, it's a mouthful, and cardiovascular mortality. They underscore the need to evaluate vaccines using clinical endpoints that extend beyond their targeted diseases. So what they said is the flu shot you get every year. This was to vaccinate you for life. And the conclusion is, yeah, we really need to check on that whole vaccinate for life issue, because according to this, the people that received vaccine A had a significantly higher, and in research journals, significantly means Holy shit, that much?
Yeah. A good amount.
Like
It's not just
enough
a couple.
for them to
Yeah.
be surprised.
Right.
A higher risk would be on the higher end of what we figured, right? We figured the low end is
Yes.
this, the high end is this.
It would
You
be
say
like
higher risk,
right above average would be a high
exactly.
risk.
You're
Yeah.
like, this is where you should be.
Yep.
We would guess that higher risk is here.
Yeah.
Okay. When you say significantly higher risk, you have gone beyond that and said, well, we thought you would end up here, but you're enough above that for it to be a problem. Right? Significantly higher risk of 12-month all-cause cardiovascular COVID-19. So in other words, among COVID-19, non-COVID-19, cardiovascular and all-cause mortality, anybody who got the BNT versus the mRNA vaccine did not fare well. So not only is the vaccine itself a problem for a lot of people, and there was debate, but now we're seeing actual Yale-sponsored studies say one vaccine was more deadly than the other. Is that what I just read?
Yeah, I mean,
that's what it looks like.
That's what it looks like. Yeah, I mean, what the fuck?
Where's the J&J?
Johnson & Johnson.
Yeah, where's that J&J shot?
It didn't. It could have been the BNT. It could have been the Hujo. What's a?
Because I know that one is a non-mRNA. It's just like a regular, like virus type of vaccine. And you only need one of them.
Sorry, Marco. You do understand how slow Chuck is, right? Tonight.
Do I understand what Chuck is?
Chuck, explain your slowness.
I'm real fucked up, but not in the sense of I took it as something. And no, I got an ear infection, and it's making me real dizzy.
Did you get an ear infection from running into a brick wall?
Oh my god, I can't believe you went there. Twat, I couldn't quite catch what you spread.
Right into my ear.
I went all the way.
Yeah, I get you. You know what? I understand, Chucky. I almost didn't come on tonight.
I'm a little out of it.
I've been going through it myself. You know what I'm saying? So, I feel you.
You have a video of what's been going on for you?
Do you have a video?
That I need to share and show them for What's Up, Chuck? Is that what we're talking about?
No. No, it's just stress and dealing with. We still haven't locked down a house, and it's like,
wait, what?
Oh my gosh, bro!
Talk to us, dude. Talk to us.
What do you want to know?
You still haven't locked down a house?
No.
The listeners have not heard from you in a while on this subject. We care about you.
We got the old heave ho that we just found. I found out today the reason why. Actually, they're not selling the house. The owners are moving back into this house. So they sold their other. Yeah, they sold their other house, and
that's what happened to my neighbors over here.
Yeah, so they're moving back in, and we've been back and forth on a couple different properties, and like the pocket that we live in is a small pocket. It's very, very limited availability, and like we wanted to stay over here for the kids' schools, and it just doesn't seem like that's going to be feasible. So we just expanded our search criteria to get out of this, move out of the area. But it's been like fiery hoops and shit, especially since closing down, my wife's business. We took a big ass hit on that. You know what I'm saying? We took a big
the food truck, right?
Yeah, closing that. I mean,
so no more truck.
Trying to keep that business going.
So is she back to like a restaurant, or is she a brick and mortar, or where is she taking her culinary? Because your wife is amazing.
She's not. She's walking away from culinary. She's
really? Tell me.
Yeah, man.
She's I've had her food. It's good.
Yeah, she's very honestly, she's super fucking talented. She's just super fucking talented. But she did come from a formal training, so she did have to have the experience of working in the kitchen like the bear, where you communicate the fucking screaming and yelling. So yeah, she's kind of over that right now. She may visit it later, but she's going to school to become an esthetician. Our sister-in-law owns 3 different salons out here, and 2 of them in San Francisco. So she's going to go to work immediately for her, so she has an in immediate. Cool. But yeah, that's another thing that's put a damper in her situation too, because she's not working. So her income is showing. We're showing single income right now, and that's tough.
I feel
especially in this economy. That's double tough. People are like, you make how much? I'm like, yeah, I make enough to pay the rent and pay the bills barely, but I make enough. And they're like, when they're asking double and, not double, they're asking triple, and some places quadruple their rent. I'm like, come on, dude. Come on with it. So.
Well, you live in a desirable area.
We do like this area. This area is pretty cool. I mean, houses are pretty. I mean, comparison to LA, houses are cheap here, but nevertheless, everything is relative. And people make less here. Houses are cheaper, but people make less.
Yeah, so, my buddy was telling me a crazy job out there, like a real good, crazy paying job with like 70 grand, and I was like, "Fuck." He goes, and that's a real good job.
I mean, you can get a dope 4-bedroom house with a 4-bedroom, 3-bath, 3 full bath, and a flex space. So it's 4 bedrooms, and you have like a loft kind of flex space area. Some of them have. There's one house that we were looking at that is 4-bedroom, has a flex space upstairs and an office downstairs, along with an actual formal dining room den kind of situation.
Nice.
So it's like 2,500 square feet or 2,800 square feet, and the house for sale was under 400 grand. It was like $388,000.
Yeah.
So there's some great some great marketable properties out here. It's just again, like Chuck was saying, it's like as far as what you make, if you happen to work for a company that's not from here, like a tech company or something like that, then I mean you're doing good. But yeah, I mean, man, there's no such thing as single family income, and that's where we happen to be at right now until she's done with school. So it's just worst timing ever.
So talk to us about as much as you want to, but
go ahead.
School?
Yeah, school? What?
Yeah. School?
Yeah, she's going to become an esthetician. Like my mom was. Like, yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, here.
Well, and I mean, you both are then you're both going to be in the skincare industry. You're just painting the skin.
Yeah, I'm just painting the skin and creating pain. Yeah, she loves it. Yeah.
So we would be remiss if we didn't discuss. Holy shit, guys! What is going on in India and Pakistan?
Is served the word to the Indian Army tonight as it launched what it's calling Operation Sindoor. This is one of 9 sites in Pakistan, control Kashmir, that were hit. Pakistan says a child is among the casualties.
Oh shit, a child.
India says it's destroyed what it called.
I was saying cold and callous, but you're fucking firing a missile into fucking populated area. Of course, the child's gonna be like. And again, I don't mean to be dismissive. Fucked up, child in the middle of all this, especially an innocent child. You can't tell me like, child's caught up to. No. Child's not caught up in anything. It's fucked up. But the other side of the coin is like when you tell me like, oh, child's injured or killed during this bombing. I mean,
it's never great.
Yeah, it sucks.
Well, so supposedly it's
horrible, but
it's turned into a ground war. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Like an actual ground war? No.
It's like India and Pakistan have launched, like these are 2 nuclear armed countries that have just gone to war with each other, and now supposedly there's a ground war that's taking place as we speak.
Now, hasn't India, haven't they been at a border war or some kind of ground war
with Pakistan?
No, with like China for like ever. But there's like an agreement where they don't use. They basically are hand-to-hand combat. I gotta look this shit up. I heard this the other day, and I was like, I gotta look this up. I shouldn't even be mentioning because I meant to look it up before like bringing it up. Like, there's like there's not been an actual technical ceasefire. So on this border, they're allowed to scrap, but it's written from both sides that no firearms. So if they want to go at it, they gotta fucking go old school, like swords and fucking staffs.
Yeah,
and bows
I would
and
love
shit.
to see us go to a world where we had to. Firearms were for personal defense. Warfare was swords and shields. Like That would be the rules. Like
Crazy.
firearms are the great
Spartan
equalizer.
style.
Firearms are for home defense. When somebody tries to kill you, it's the great equalizer. Right. But in warfare, firearms are forbidden because they are weapons of mass destruction. Firearms should be weapons of mass destruction.
Oh my gosh.
You see fucking, oh my God. Go back to fucking chariots and shit.
Okay. So the reason I bring that up is because our vice president weighed in.
Wait, hold on. Sorry, Thomas. You bring up. You just made me think of something. I apologize for vice president. I'll go back to that.
Oh, come on, spit it out.
So, are we going to get rid of tanks, or are we just going to have them pull horse drawn now?
Wait, what?
You know, if we go back to the old timies, right? If we go back to old school, so guns are for home protection, shit like that. You know, if you're going to get down, you're gonna go fisticuffs.
No.
You're gonna go sword.
It doesn't matter how modern the gun is. That's for home defense. No guns on the
fucking howitzer. You know what I'm saying? No more howitzers. You're gonna go out there with ballistas.
No. If you want to have a howitzer at your house, to protect you from the government.
Sure. Yeah, but if you're throwing, if governments are throwing against other governments, you're going back to fucking
they cannot have
ballistas. Right, so you're going back to like ballistas and fucking catapults and shit. You know what I'm saying?
No, just swords.
Up close and personal.
Swords and shields, hand-to-hand combat.
No bows.
No.
Oh, okay. Staffs? Spears?
Is it a hand-to-hand weapon?
I mean, spears, yeah.
Then fine.
Wow.
I mean, I guess we could have a discussion where we're like, okay, for this battle, let's all get together. Like you know how they have like fight discussions before a fight in Vegas, and they, like Mike Tyson, Jake Paul. What did it take them like 7 years to agree on the rules to that fucking fight? Right? Like they said we're gonna fight, and then like 10 years later, they actually fought.
No, for sure. There was a couple months of back and forth.
So I feel like if two countries sat down and said, "Okay, here's the deal. This is the only era. This is the only we're gonna have a battlefield, like a field of battle. This is the only area where combat can take place, and both sides will agree that we will only do what's within this agreement. And then if you go outside the agreement, the rest of the world gets to jump on you and take over your country and give it freely over to the country that challenged you in the first place. It's much more gentlemanly.
Sure.
And we don't need like guerrilla warfare. Whatever.
I'm down for the whole like Achilles thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you send your bravest warrior out there. You know what I'm saying? Just settle it that way.
Right.
Dude.
So here's where our vice. So this is
So
CNN.
what did
CNN.
happen?
What
happened with JD Vance?
I'm gonna tell you right now. So this is JD Vance, who I believe his wife is. She's either Pakistani or she's Indian or something. She's definitely East Indian.
Oh,
yes. You haven't seen her?
Okay. No.
No? Marco, you know what I'm talking about?
I know. I've seen her. Yeah.
Yeah. So she I don't want to get this wrong. Usha Vance. Oh my God. She's like 9 years younger. I feel so old. She's 9 years younger than me.
Wow.
Holy shit. The vice president's wife is 9 years younger than me. I need to kill myself. Okay. Usha Bala Chilukuri. I hope I got that right. Bless you. It was born in a suburb of San Diego County to Lakshmi and Radhakrishna Krish Chilukuri. They're Indian. So she's Indian. Okay, so the vice president's wife was born of Indian immigrants. And now there's a confrontation, violence, whatever, going on between India and Pakistan. So the media, being the media, immediately ran to the vice president and said, your wife is from India. What is the U.S. government stance on what's going on?
Cool.
This is what he said.
Kashmir tops our world lead today. Today, explosions in Jammu, an Indian-administered city in the hotly contested Himalayan region, while officials in Pakistan claim the military shot down Indian drones across the country and killed dozens of Indian soldiers near the line of control. This afternoon, Vice President Vance weighed in. Take a listen.
India has its gripes with Pakistan. Pakistan has responded to India. What we can do is try to encourage these folks to de-escalate a little bit, but we're not going to get involved in the middle of a war that's fundamentally none of our business.
What?
Because there ain't nothing there to gain.
Wait a minute, boys. Wait a minute, boys.
There ain't nothing there for
I just want to mark the occasion. The vice president of the United States pointed to a war and went, I know my wife's from there, but it's none of our business.
He goes, we already diversified our call centers.
I'm just saying, we already got shit on. We got our call centers on lockdown over there. It comes down, of course. I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all because they ain't fucking shit over there that we want. If that
He's like
border
the
was fucking,
the Mexicans took over the Cialis game, dude.
What?
He goes,
what does erectile dysfunction medication have to do with the war between Pakistan and India?
Erectile dysfunction has everything to do with everything.
The defense rest.
So it's actually the pharmaceutical industry has everything to do with it because the pharmaceutical industry, yes, I might sound fucking slow and fuck right now, but in India, because it's so unregulated and there's this big issue back and forth between their government and regulations and unregulation and stuff and what they're able to sell, their medical industry is crazy right now with all the drugs that they're able to sell to the public and what's regulated and what's unregulated. So they have a lot of unregulated drugs such as sildenafil, tadalafil, so Viagra, Cialis, and all those other pills.
Drugs? Did you just name real drugs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sildenafil and
drugs are bad. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm glad we talked about that. I have a question for you guys.
Yeah.
Do you know who Robert Francis Prevost is?
That's the new pope.
He's the new pope. Flam, flam, flam.
Apparently, he went to the same college. He went to Villanova. It's the same college as my wife's dad. And he is just elated. He's tickled pink. He's a big church guy, too.
Pope Leo the 14th, bitches. White smoke. Okay, so for those of you that didn't watch the movie Conclave, black smoke, no pope. White smoke, pope. This is as simple as I can put it.
Yeah.
The College of Cardinals meets, they vote, they sit in the Sistine Chapel. Oh, it's so good. Did you guys? Yeah. So, Marco, you understand. You're not Catholic, but
I was raised Catholic, but hell no.
Right?
No, I was raised Catholic when I was a kid. Obviously in Venezuela, that's
right. But what I'm saying is that you understand some of those like Catholic tenets is that you were raised that way.
Yeah.
The fact that there's an American Pope,
it's huge.
That's a big deal.
It's huge.
He didn't speak in English.
Well,
that was him being like, "What, America?"
No. He's from Chicago. Well,
I know, but that was like the biggest thing today.
He should be super proud. He was born in Peru. Mm-hmm. He's a cardinal out of Chicago,
right?
And so,
no, that was the biggest thing today. They're like, why didn't he speak in his homeland language?
Because he's at the Vatican.
I know, but like that was the biggest thing.
Else.
They're like, is it a slap to the American people in their face? No. Is it them wanting to posture up and say something political? I know the guy they had on the news broadcast today was ridiculous.
Well, so
clickbait, bro. Because I'm with you, Chuck. You know, honestly, Chuck, I was waiting for that too. That dropped faster than, not from you. I'm just saying in general. That dropped faster than I thought it did. You know, I was like, somebody's gonna talk some shit about this motherfucker, like speaking other languages, like. No, America's going to be represented in the Catholic Church. I'm like,
I mean,
I don't know if anybody's represented in the Catholic Church except for the Catholic Church. You know what I'm saying? It's like they got their own thing.
Yeah, if you think that, okay, how do I explain this? when you promote within an organization,
right,
that has multiple departments, right?
Sure.
You work in one department, and there's like 10 other departments, and you promote to the next level.
You're literally
There's less
describing
departments.
You're literally describing the church like an MLS. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. You promote to the next level. Now you're
Right.
an assistant manager. And so you bitch with other assistant managers about your managers and your employees.
Sure.
Right? And then you get up to manager. There's less of you.
Yeah, you gripe up, not down.
See where I'm going with this?
Yeah, you gripe up, not down. Yeah.
So what you're talking about seems to me, you see what I'm saying?
Seems like you're at the top, and then there's no one else for you to bitch at. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
You're just like you have to at that point. Like you have to believe that you're in the ear of God, because I mean, you're not bitching them. Everyone's going to bitch to you about everything and anything.
Right.
So
yeah.
Talking about bitching. Where's Matt?
I know, right? I think so. His babysitter, which he likes to use the European word for babysitter, which is au pair.
Yeah, he's gay. Go ahead.
Because it's California, she can only be there certain number of hours. Like legit, like he's like, I have to come back. She can only be here a certain number of hours. So that's where he's at. But I wanted to we can't talk about there was an incident in the incident in the news that I really wanted to talk about. Because it's okay, we can.
And I know what you're saying, but it's ever evolving, and there's more information coming out. So yeah. So I think we'll get mad at get on that one. I'm with you.
I would go with another topic.
Okay.
Technology is moving so fast. It's hard to tell what's real. Here are 10 inventions pushing the limits of what we thought was possible. You ready?
Okay.
What in the Squid Games is this?
Well, it's that. I don't know what the shit that's AI generated. It's some bullshit.
That's Squid Games. What that is. Anyways, go ahead.
But here you go. Number one, a paralyzed man is now able to quote unquote speak on his own voice, thanks to Elon's Neuralink brain chip. Bradford Smith, who has ALS, also known as Lou Gehrig's disease, a disease that left only his brain and eyes working, got a Neuralink implant in January, and now he can talk with his family more normally.
When you say talk, like
sometimes you just want to park the cursor and watch a video.
Here,
the first two participants could use voice commands to pause the cursor. I could not do that, so I asked for a way to park it, so it would only come out when I want it to. I can go to the bottom right, and the cursor jumps into the circle.
Guys, that's the dude with the Neuralink talking. It is not Stephen Hawking talking like a speak and spell. That's him.
Virtual keyboard developed by Neuralink. I can't move or speak, so I rely on the keyboard for everything. It gives word suggestions for the situation, and it pushes apps out of the way. I do a lot of different things with keyboard shortcuts.
Bro.
Dude, Stephen Hawkins is so pissed right now.
He's so mad right now.
he's so pissed on the inside. Stephen Hawkins was like, you know how much pussy I could have pulled? You know what I'm saying? In this chair, if I was able to talk like that.
I kept your secret, and that's the bullshit.
He's like,
Marco.
What am I looking at?
Marco.
This is Jenna.
Scientists in South Korea have created a liquid robot that can move through metal grates.
They're literally building the T-1000.
Dude, this is fucking Terminator.
To squeeze through tight spaces, opening up new possibilities for rescue missions. Bullshit. Rescue missions.
Annihilation missions.
Medical use. This footage is 50 times slower than reality. Only 50 times. Look at that.
I appreciate the fucking Terminator music.
I love the music in the background.
Yo, seriously,
100%.
we are gonna be fucking living in a pile of fucking dead human skulls with fucking laser shooting fucking guns, trying to hold down the rest of humanity. Or we're gonna go underground like fucking like the Matrix, bro. Dude, we're going to Zion. Dude.
Gets worse.
We're going underground.
It gets worse.
We fucked.
Number 3, in Japan, a new self-fastening zipper has been invented by YKK. This prototype zips up automatically with just the push of a button, making it easier for people with limited hand movement for quick use or daily wear.
Makes it easier to get your balls caught.
Yeah, I
something of a hair in your ass.
Balls.
Dude, that's gonna suck.
No fucking right, dude.
Yeah. Number 4, a kinetic model kit called the Stodier, designed to look like a nautilus, has gone viral online. The kit lets you build a metallic sea creature that sits on your desk and moves its tentacles, making it fun and eye-catching. This shit looks like those things in the Matrix.
Dude, my son is going to, if he sees this, he's gonna want this.
Look at what they put the model together with screws and shit. And look at that,
bro. That's pretty cool.
Anyway, so that's the kit called Stodier. Stode. How about
this? Is a robotic exoskeleton.
In China, a new exoskeleton has been developed to help with elderly care.
Elysium.
Made by ULS Robotics, this robo suit weighs only 5 kilograms, but it lets its user lift up to 30 kilograms easily. So let me put that in perspective. 5 times 6 is 30. So you can now effectively lift 6 times more than what the suit you're wearing costs.
Fuck. Bro, do you know how many tortas are gonna have this shit on their Christmas wish list so their fucking homie can lift them up and toss them around the bed?
Oh my gosh. We're making super soldiers.
This is, are you sensing a theme here? I'm sensing a theme. Number 6, farmers in China are using robots for fumigation.
Why is it all China?
These androids move across fields spraying chemicals
for now. Yes,
making farming more efficient and less labor intensive.
They say fucking.
Imagine that
pest
robot is filled with Zyklon B and controlled by a German in World War II. I'm only saying that trains maybe wouldn't have been necessary.
I'm just saying that they're going to start calling the round eye pest.
Well, that's my point. Like I'm not agreeing with the need for gas against people, but if you want to deliver gas against people,
this would be
holy shit, this is
way
a
to do it.
Scary way to do it.
Yeah.
Like Skynet is telling us what Skynet is capable of. Number 7. Swedish scientists have developed a soft battery that can take any shape and double in length without losing power.
That's cool.
Yeah, right.
That's really cool.
So
I can get behind that. I can't get behind the fucking robots taking over.
It including where it affects wearable tech and flexible devices. This motherfucker right here, Marco.
Oh yeah, I saw this. Finally, we're gonna have the fucking speeder bike.
Shut up and take my money.
Listen, you know what pisses me off about this, Tom? He didn't dress like the fucking speeder bike.
I know. Oh,
that's a missed opportunity, bro. That's a missed opportunity, bro.
No, it's not even a missed opportunity. His investors should fire everyone involved in this test. If you have that and you're going to fly it around like that and you're not wearing a Endor speeder bike stormtrooper costume, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I wonder. Oh, I saw the video. Like the video that actually has a description. Not just one of those like promo videos that's all music. But it has a fucking hell of a range on it too, as it stands right now. It's more than you fucking think. It's things like
All right, so now
This
we
is
have
fucking crazy.
robots have learned to work in the garden. A Norwegian android, 1X Neo, can now help with gardening. In a video, it gathers leaves and puts them into a bag. This is some creepy bullshit.
Dude, no, that was developed in Mexico.
Look at this motherfucker. Like, this is...
We're almost at iRobot, guys.
This robot's going to choke you to death.
Bro,
we're almost at iRobot.
I'm on the record. Can we officially, Marco, get the book? Get the book.
Hold on. All right. Hit it.
Can we just go on the record at the Locker Room Podcast as saying that this shit is completely unnecessary and will lead to iRobot, Skynet, Terminator shit? Like, I just want to say we told you so.
Now, ahead of time.
Right. On the record, we're recording this May 8th, 2025.
Mm-hmm.
All of this is terrible.
Hey, if we're not developing, here's the thing is, you know what we need to start developing? As these motherfuckers are developing this, pocket EMPs.
Pocket EMPs. I like that.
That's what we need to start
now,
developing.
but you're taking
Pocket
it back
EMPs.
to the role-playing game days. All right, number 10. Lenovo's new concept laptop, the Yoga Solar PC, can be charged by the sun. The laptop's lid has a solar panel built into it, which can absorb enough sunlight in just 20 minutes to power up an hour of video playback. That's
okay, so
cool.
that's
yeah. It should read, or actually, it won't work. Just like your house solar won't work. Go fuck yourself.
Wait, what?
Why are you mad?
Yeah.
Why are you mad about the house
Because
solar?
we have fucking solar, and that shit don't fucking work right.
You got
That shit ain't
solar?
gonna work right.
What do you mean it
doesn't
doesn't
work?
work? No, I'm actually
Yes,
I'm
sir.
interested. I'm interested because I've been interested in
It's just a
solar.
scam, dude. It's just
No,
a
for
scam,
real.
dude.
We're at an hour, but you tell us why it doesn't
So
work.
are you not getting the
You don't get
savings
money
that was
back from your bill? What
promised?
happened?
Or
Oh, we owe fucking every year. We owe Edison a shit ton of
What?
money. Yeah. Oh, right after we got all the solar panels.
Yeah.
We told them we wanted to eventually we had plans of getting a pool, so we wanted the amount of solar panels to like heat a pool. They're like, sure, this will be the solar panels and blah blah. Went to a bunch of different companies, and then finally we went with one. Then like a couple months later, after we got all the approvals, because you have to get the approvals done and all the all the permits and shit. By the time all that cleared and everything, it was the new year, and all of Edison's peak hours and shit went up, all their tiers went up. So it's like I fucking have to keep everything. I have to watch how much we use, how much consumption, because we owe a fuck ton of money at the end of the year. May as well just pay $600 a month. Stupid.
that sucks.
Yeah, it's bad.
Did the
Fucking
solar at least
solar
pay for itself as far as the installation and all that shit's concerned?
Nah,
Gee,
dude.
California solar
That
is a
sucks,
scam.
yeah.
Yeah, it's a scam. Hardcore scam.
I think solar is a scam all around, though. But
Well,
this. It's crazy because obviously out there they were pushing solar really, really hard, and I guess they were here at one point too. But all the new developments and shit like that, there's not really that much solar around. Like you don't see like all the solar panels that you did out here, like at all.
Yeah.
But then again, there's also like a lot of fucking random storms and hail that happen at any fucking point in time. So maybe that's it.
Well, I thought as we closed out tonight,
Yeah,
I could
close it out, baby.
share with you. Close it out.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I would share with you a picture of a. We'll start with this is from the "Am I the Asshole" category.
Yeah, love it.
This is a cake,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna, Marco. I would like you. This is a white icing cake with multicolored candles that are the traditional toothpick wax candle wick.
Okay.
Multicolor. It says "Happy Birthday."
Sure.
That I want to set the tone because I would like you to read what the cake says. It is a 10-inch round double to triple decker white
All right,
icing
so-
cake with the words "Happy
Sure.
Birthdays" and candles. That in fact reads best.
Best. I'm assuming it's supposed to be best pussy ever.
Yeah, best P star
Y ever.
That's why. Yeah.
Is there any other way to interpret this cake?
It's a triple X. You know what I'm saying? There's a triple. It starts with a P.
Okay. All right.
Ends with a Y.
So we can all agree it's best pussy ever.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's discuss the context that this was posted. This photo was posted by someone who said her man bought this cake for her birthday party and her dad left when he saw it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit. There's no accounting for
Here's the
taste.
thing. If my daughter doesn't know why I left her birthday party,
right
after that cake
right
is
right
revealed,
right,
I have failed as a father.
Yes. Yeah. I mean,
Am I wrong?
No. I wish this was an actual video so we could see the follow up. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't just.
I have one. I have one.
Oh yes, go.
What if I told you, Marco?
Yeah.
What if I told you that I have the text conversation between the dad and the daughter after he left?
I want to see this fucking cleanup act.
Oh, here we go.
I want to see what the fuck.
I wanted to wait, and I'm sorry. This person is in her phone as dad with the heart in hands.
Yeah, the heart hands. Yeah.
Heart hands emoji. So this is her fucking dad, you guys. This is her fucking dad.
I wanted to wait until after. After everyone left. I wanted to
wait until after everyone left to ask, why did you get mad and leave? It was a gathering for my birthday, and it hurt my feelings to see you just up and leave. Okay. So this is from the daughter to her father.
Yep.
The dad says, well, China, that CHYNA.
CHYNA. Okay.
That shit was highly disrespectful. The cake, I mean. Your mother and I were there, and that's the cake your friend decided to pick up. That's very distasteful. You're still my little girl at the end of the day. To which she responded, it wasn't that deep. I just feel like you're being dramatic as always. It's obvious you don't like him.
Okay.
It's not about not liking someone, China. It's about decent damn respect. You think your father wants to eat a birthday cake that showcases how quote unquote good his daughter's private parts are? No, hell no. I don't understand why you're mad. It was just a joke. But okay, I'm 27, not a child. It's about respect, China. Look, we'll talk more about this tomorrow. And the response after all that, the dad says, we will talk more about this tomorrow. And the response the dad gets is, there's nothing left to talk about, honestly. Holy shit ball.
I mean, if you gotta embrace your hoism, then embrace it. And if you're gonna fucking full send on that shit. But damn, dude, the level. Do you think she knows it's wrong and she's just holding to it because she just feels like she's right, or do you think she's really that oblivious to why that would be so disrespectful to her dad?
In this, okay, so 10 years ago, Marco, I would have said 100% she's being an asshole.
Right.
In this day and age,
she should be a fucking idiot.
Sure she doesn't actually know. Like
that's what I'm saying.
True, yeah. Okay.
And she's 27. It's not like she's 37, even 35. You know what I'm saying? Like 30, 32.
No, though. Come on.
27 years old, man. Like
being a bitch, dude.
Maybe fucking clueless.
She is.
Mom needs to whip her ass.
People have to regulate their own emotions.
I mean, apparently, obviously, you got 27-year-old child. I mean, yeah, I get you, man. I'm with that. So, all right. Well, I guess we'll vote on it. I think she's an asshole. Okay, we're leaving. We're cutting out. You can listen to them via email on lockerroommail@gmail.com. Once again, that's lockerroommail@gmail.com. Excuse me, lockerroommailback@gmail.com. I'm tired as fuck. Phone number is going to be 818-280-9822. Once again, that's 818-280-9822. Please leave us a voicemail, send us an email or a message or DM. Please follow, like, and subscribe and share the information. What happened? We haven't. Well, are we sure? We just know that Matt has not actually checked them because he hasn't really been around. He's going in charge. It happens. It'd be like that. Anyways, until next time, remember that whether